Oh,
Oh
is that?
God.
So you basically the chat's just hearing us
Hello?
laugh.
Hello?
Hi. I think
Uh,
we're heard.
okay, yeah.
So what did we just say while no one but Noodles can
Oh
hear us?
gosh. Okay, welcome back to Meme Day, everybody. We're so happy to be here. I'm Oat, and I have with me Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris. And we have today none other than Claputo bringing you GGG, which is Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. And I'll let Chris tell you a little bit about that.
Yeah, so this run is a funny little meme run born out of just the hilarity of this meme. So what is this run? GGG, we gaslight, which is light the grim lantern. We gatekeep, which is closing the city gate behind us. And we girl boss, which is talking to our favorite girl boss in the game, aka Emilicia. And so we have to do that in that order. And this involves some fun little skips, which we'll get into whenever we get into the run.
Yep. So I've just counted down. So we should see things get going here.
So, yep. Couple be on his way soon. But yeah, this is a very funny run. Not on the board, so everyone should run it. It's just meme sheet only right now. But I think the really funny part about this run to me is that it was obviously born because of the name, but there's actually like one really cool skip that you don't really get to see in really any other category. And that is entering Isma's Grove, like without C dash, since we don't need to actually pick up Isma's, we just need to go up to talk to Emilicia. And so in the route that Clap's using today and showing off today, we're going to be getting the best nail art, aka Cyclone Slash.
True.
In order to make this skip a little bit easier, it is possible to do with just Dash Claw BS, but we are going to get Cyclone because we're going to have to swing by there anyway to Gaslight.
Yeah, definitely. So the beginning of the run here is going to be pretty similar to like standard Hollow Knight early game. Probably the one difference is we will kill False Knight for City Crest, and then we don't need the Geo chest, but we need City Crest specifically for the gatekeep piece of this.
Yep, exactly. And we don't really need too much Geo. I think we'll be buying Crossroads Stag in this route just to make the backtracking to get to the city gate a little bit faster. But we don't really need that much Geo. And then so it's pretty basic early game until after we get Claw.
Yeah, so for gaslighting, we do need Dream Nail. We won't be getting Lantern, but we need Dream Nail to light the Grim Lantern. We won't be getting the Lumafly Lantern. Too many lanterns going on. Chris is much quieter than Oak.
I will just scream, and then you guys will hear me from my bedroom, and it'll be great. Yeah, exactly. And so after we get Dream Nail, I guess we're spoiling this a little bit, but I mean, this is just typical Hollow Knight early game, so whatever. Chris going, yeah, exactly. We do take a little dip into city before closing the gate behind us in order to die. Because part of this skip up to Emilicia is also a shade skip. So that's a funny little routing part. So that since we are, I guess we'll talk about it when we get there, but we do have to do some city errands before actually gatekeeping. And yeah, and it's, I feel like, pretty creative routing.
Yeah, I think the route is pretty interesting. So we're just headed through to Vengeful Spirit here. Yeah, we're not really worried about Geo, as we said again, so not collecting
Over
anything
here.
early. Statue
No
Pogo
statue
is fake.
Pogo.
You
Yeah,
heard it here first.
it is fake. Yeah. You see the evidence right here. You just
Yeah,
saw
true.
it.
You just saw it.
But yeah, so like Oat mentioned earlier, we will have to kill False Knight, which we don't do in a lot of other categories. So you'll get to see some fun like damage tanking cycles here. Not too dangerous, but we do have to take intentional damage. So going into that fight now.
Yeah, so normally you'd want to go in with full health, and then this first phase, if you could call it a phase here, you stagger False Knight. Oh, here we go. Okay, Clap's able to heal to full. First phase, you don't take any damage, and then second and third phase, you start taking damage. And you saw that inventory knockback cancel there as well to avoid the freeze frames from taking the damage.
Yeah, don't need it, but it helps keep you closer, like you saw there.
Yeah.
Have to do those inventory hard knockback cancels on that second phase. Probably just because you missed them, but but healing a full here. Pretty simple fight. I think this is the only boss fight, or besides Hornet.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
we have
you're
here.
right.
So this is not really a combat heavy category.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got our city crest. We don't need any geo, so we're gonna head into Ancestral Mound to
Get
pick
our
up
little
Vengeful
BS.
Spirit.
Oh, and one other part. Oh, he got the slash. One other part of this category that's also fun is we get to do right side spike tunnel. So we do
True.
also need this BS when running the cyclone route. Obviously to get dash, all these other things easier, but to do right side spike tunnel, which is very fun. I love it. Sometimes I think it's easier than left side. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the equipment we're picking up is just for this one skip that Chris mentioned, which usually we call the GGG skips because this is literally the only meme category I think that does it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it a little bit more when we pick Cyclone up, but yeah, I think like even in Rando, typically if you like skip into Ismas, you have other equipment because you normally have to go to the Isma check, but like here we don't need the check, like I said. So it's a funny little combination.
Yeah.
Finding
So
this
we'll see
boulder.
Yeah. Oh,
there's
balders
the-
are nice today.
Oh, just spit.
Wow, super nice. You love to see a first spit balder. And then getting some extra soul for heading into Green Path is nice.
Yep, so heading to Green Path. Pluck, I think, is running on 1432. So not quite the latest patch, but still part of the patches where we do need to fight the second Balder. Estimated time is, I think, like, Clap's PB is 20 minutes game time. But we will see how things go today, because these skips are pretty hard. And we
2,
get
3.
4.
Okay, 4. Not bad.
Not
Ooh,
bad.
nice pogo there.
Yep, going into Green Path. We will not do this first little fireball skip, but again, this is very classic Green Path movement to get dash. Yeah, it really is just a bunch of setup to do like 3 skips of varying difficulties, 2 of which are very difficult at the end, which is also like a classic meme run formation. I feel like there's a lot of times where a cool skip is found, and so people are like, okay, let's make a run to do the skip. Like, I think Great Hopper was kind of like that. But then this run was like, haha, let's do something funny, and then it also happens to be that there's a hard skip involved. Specific reason for doing this patch? Oh, you think you can talk about that?
Oh yeah, so 1432 is Not too different from latest patch, especially in this run. We won't see like a whole lot of differences, but one thing you might see Clap do is nice fireball skip. To avoid taking a hard fall, he might open his inventory the same frame that he hits the ground, which helps you avoid the hard fall. Just saves like a tiny bit of time there, but it is a nice feature of this patch. And then if you're running any percent or something, the Watcher Knights do not do back rolls on 1432. So I think there are some other differences. Spore Shroom does mega damage to the Hollow Knight. So if you look on the leaderboards for any percent, not the 1221, but any percent 1432 plus NMG, you'll see some different routes that people run, because a lot of latest patch runners do run the Spore Shroom route because of specifically that big damage that Spore Shroom does to the Hollow Knight. So
yeah, and I think for GGG specifically, like there's no reason for like latest patch versus 1221. It's just meme run. Latest patch vibe.
Yeah, I think Clap just prefers it. Like, I know he runs all skills on 1432 as well, so I think that's just what he's comfortable with. Yeah.
So here we are with our final boss of the run. Good old Hornet trying to get Dash.
Yep.
I guess, you know, Hornet could be a girl boss. Like, maybe we need a new run where we just fight all the girl bosses in the game.
Oh my gosh, Silk Song reference?
I was not intending that, but sure. Let's do it. You know, HK9 way.
True.
We'll have just the girl boss run. Girl boss percent. I mean, we could include Fluke Marm.
True. Marmu? No.
Marmu. I mean, Marmu is a boss.
Yeah.
Who else is there? I don't even know. Hornet 2.
True.
Don't forget Emilicia. We have to put Emilicia, though.
Oh, the Radiant?
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah.
Yep, that is.
Oh,
Malek,
that's true.
question
Malek,
mark?
yeah. What will White Lady count in this? Well, we're getting Claw now.
Yeah, we're gonna head to Claw. So you might think that we would get Claw, not quit out, and go directly into City with our City Crest. But remember we mentioned we have to do GGG in the correct order. So we have to Gaslight before we can Gatekeep. So we will be quitting out once we get to Claw and not going directly to the city gate, even though we're gonna pretty much pass right by it.
Yeah. The routing here I feel like makes sense for what we have to do. But I think when we first started coming up with the route for GGG, there was talks about like not even entering city before gatekeeping, but that is not the case.
And Clap does a 1 fireball e-pogo. Nice. Yeah, very nice.
Very smooth.
We'll see how Mantis Pogo goes here coming up.
Oh my god, no eyes. I forgot about no eyes for girl bosses.
True.
Will we get our... Okay,
clean.
Just an extra pogo. Clean, safe. Love that. Gonna get Claw
nice.
here. Super important for, you know, gaslighting, girl bossing. I guess you don't really need it for gatekeeping, but...
Oh, and maybe we can say a little GGG history. So apparently, according to my sources, May, Insomnia SR, is the one who sort of defined what each of the Gs, like what thing in the game it would correspond to. And then Dragon Nyx was the first person to ever run GGG.
Shoutouts to Nyx.
Shoutouts.
They did the schedule and everything this year. Also, this one's really fun. Since we killed False Knight, we get to go through his arena to get over here to Grezmother.
Yeah, you don't see that in a lot of runs. Other than True Ending, maybe, does that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. Oh, okay, so Clep's not getting Crossroads Stag. Okay, I didn't get
Okay.
Crossroads Stag whenever I ran this, but okay. That's, it is. But yeah, and we were talking about Nyx being the first runner, and they did a C dash route in order to run this category, which is also perfectly acceptable. Still some fun skips there. But yeah, really like you were talking about during your stinky interview. If you want to do a run, you can do a run. It doesn't have to be the skip heavy route that a lot of other people do.
Yeah, totally.
I thought I was watching TE right now. So true. The TE of this game is talking to Emilicia.
As Team Cherry intended.
So we'll be doing the typical shade skip here, entering Flubra's hut just to reset the enemies here, but we're just gonna die. We don't have to buy anything.
Do we need to enter the hut? I thought it was just like try not to buy Shaman Challenge. Impossible.
Oh no, I think it's just resetting the enemies so that they're on the right side so that you can die faster.
Yeah. So we'll shade skip up here. No. Oh no! Oh no!
I think
back
we'll
in
have.
The hut.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, resetting. That's okay.
Okay. Everything's fine.
The first of 2 shade skips in this run.
Yes.
That's okay.
There we go.
It.
Nice.
Now, doing our favorite little Blue Lake IL.
We love Blue Lake IL. So yeah, we got to get Dream Nail in order to Gaslight, which again is our top priority at the moment. So, but then we'll see some interesting things after we pick up Dream Nail. Not that Blue Lake ILs are not interesting, you know.
I'm sorry, this is what I came here for. It's just watching people dash across Blue Lake. It's so intriguing.
It is.
We'll be going to here. Hopefully we get to see some good dream plats. And then the route divergence, I suppose, of this run will come into play right after we pick up Dream Nail, because we will be heading into City for some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. There is like a fun Walkling storage in Blue Lake, but we're not on that patch, so. Somebody run this category on 1221, and then a lot more people run the category on latest patch so that we can get a board.
Yeah, that's
but don't
true.
use Twitch highlights for it.
True. Yeah, a lot of the runs that you might see today don't actually have an official leaderboard on speedrun.com. Very nice Dream Dash there, from Clap. But so if you'd like to see some of these runs have an official leaderboard, I know I would. You should run them. You should do a run. You should put your time on Quack's meme sheet, or the meme sheet. Sorry.
Yes. I'll run Stinky eventually.
Yay! Yeah, everyone run Stinky. Run GGG. Run Spinach %.
True.
Some exciting run
all
coming
the runs
up later.
from today.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally about to be Meme March, though.
Is that a thing?
No, I don't know. It can be.
Meme
March. Yeah. Meme March. Nice seer skip.
All right, so we are going to be did he actually? Okay, he did hit the bell. So we are getting the stag. It's free, but this is going to be how we get to Cliffs from the stag. But like I said here, we're going to be heading into City to do some chores, including dying. And well, before dying, we have to open a lever because we will be entering City through the gate, which we consider left side City. And in order to open right side access to us easily, we will open the lever from the right side, which opens the gate from the fountain.
Yeah. I was wondering about, like, you know, if any of the recent, like, sort of big routing changes in any % might have an effect. But we definitely, like, I don't know if there's a way to do these GGG skips without dash and fireball. So I think this run might be safe from Eyebalder.
Yeah, I think we need dash.
Yeah. Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, I'm not sure you can get. Well, maybe can you do the spike tunnel without dash? Maybe these randomizer people in the chat, random players.
Somebody might know. But, I think you need dash. Yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I think we talked about this in the beginning, but these skips are possible without Cyclone. But Cyclone makes it a lot easier and a
Yes.
lot more comfortable, and we're gonna have to gain cliffs anyway. So I think it's worth the spinny fun and the time loss. So we open that lever there to open that fountain gate, and then here we're going to be showing off our right side spike tunnel for ideally the first out of 2 times, and dying.
Nice inventory drop. On the later patches, that is a frame perfect trick.
Oh yeah, true.
Yo!
Nice spike tunnel there.
Very clean.
Very clean. We use that fireball in order to wait out the time for our dash to refresh. Then we pogo and then dash again in order to get through the spike tunnel, and then we fall into acid.
Oh no!
To die. Oh no,
We
so
died.
sad. Wow, we're out of bench right by a stack. How convenient.
Convenient. So yeah, so now we've set up our shade skip for later. So we are going to get back to gaslighting. So we'll head into Howling Cliff to do just that.
Yep, we take that little bench since after cliffs we'll be going to gatekeep. But here we are on our way to get the best nail art. It's actually like when I realized this because when I was studying for the run, like this was the second meme run that I ever had done, and like the pure reason I wanted to run it was because Cyclone was such an important part. And Cyclone is just the best, and I feel like it doesn't get as much appreciation. Like it's never the nail art that people go out of their way to get in a run.
Yeah.
It's not like dash slash opening levers. It's not like great slashing glitches. So
Yeah.
here we are.
LP all skills runners understand Cyclone.
We love Cyclone.
Yeah, and it is fortunately right on the way to the Nightmare Lantern, so pretty convenient. Although we were talking about there's another route where you go into cliffs right after or from Greenpath Stag, right?
Yeah. There's another route where you get Greenpath Stag, and then after you get Claw, you would go to Greenpath Stag and get up to cliffs, whether that be through a slope ball or boulder shell, and then light the lantern that way. It doesn't pass by Cyclone, but I believe the people who run that route run this with the skip without Cyclone, where it's like super tight and you have a very tight fireball turnaround. But look, we got our spinny art.
Yay.
Yay. But yeah, Cyclone is such a fun little nail art. So typically the way that you see it used in speedruns is, as a form of damage or like opening walls, which I think Klopp will show off here. And then also for falling faster, because similar to an inventory drop, Cyclone uncaps your fall speed and you kind of fall a little faster. But if you like press the nail art button again, like kind of mash it, then it makes you fall slower and extends the slash. So that is what we use in order to make that skip work that we keep alluding to.
Yeah, another application of Cyclone is called the Wiggles. And there we go. Our gas lit. We've been gaslit, Chad. I can't believe this is happening. But so the Wiggles are a way to use your Cyclone while you wiggle back and forth, and that's a way to get more hits in on something like the Grim Lantern or the chains that secure the Hollow Knight. Ooh, very nice inventory drop.
Yeah, and the Gruzzer.
If not for that Gruzzer, yeah.
But we will be entering Fungal again in order to go keep our gate. Is that words? I don't know. But we get to do this Fungal drop, which is hilarious when you have Claw. We'll see how. Okay, that was pretty good.
That was nice.
One cling is actually so good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Very nice Fungal drop. Yeah, and then from the gate, we get to proceed through city. So this is actually like the, kind of on the home stretch of the run here. We have two more items left on our to-do list after our chores in city.
Yeah, the splits are literally Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. We have our little Thorns Gauntlet coming up here. We'll see if Clap decides to take a bench or not. You do get a hard save when you gatekeep, but the bench is on the way and a little bit closer. So we'll see what he decides. But for now, our gate is kept.
Gate. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so what exactly are these skips that we are alluding to? So we will be, going through the Fountain Gate to get to Isma's. We'll be having to right side Spike Tunnel again, but there is that first little pool of acid that we're going to have to skip across. Okay, yeah, Clap's taking the bench here. Hi, squirrel. Oh. So what are we gonna do here? We basically will Spike Tunnel in, which uses 1 cast of soul, and so since we're dead, we only have 1 remaining cast. We don't technically need it for the Cyclone version of this skip. We will basically do a little trance dash on the wall, hold out our Cyclone in order to get the horizontal distance we need, and then dash to the right wall, ideally. And then we have our little shade, which we set up. And we have to pogo our shade in a ideal location in order to make it to the past the next acid pool. So we will see how this goes. Oh, that was rude. But yeah, one other thing is in order to do the shade skip, there's a required damage tank. In order to rear the shade, we have to dump the acid. So having that extra cast is also comfy in case you need a heal. So, all right, right side down. All right, dash.
Time to hollow D. Chat.
Time to hollow D. That's true.
Oh,
so here, Clap's trying to get that left dash, trans dash on the wall. It's actually quite difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. Come on, Clap.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that was a different
Cyclone only.
Yeah, that's okay. We got this. Send the good energy vibes.
Oh.
Okay, that's okay. I think we're probably going to... Okay, yeah, that's okay. This is where, to set up the shade. No problem. That's why we have Coral Bench. Again, we don't need Geo or anything.
Yeah, true.
Emilicia, we're just there to talk to her. We don't have to, pay her or anything. But yeah, the trans dash is very annoying. It's like a tiny little hop you do, and then you have to dash to that left wall, and the left wall is kind of small. So, and all of this while holding the charged Cyclone Slash. So, pretty difficult.
For sure.
But we're gonna try again. This is what the bench is for. Also, we get to drop down the broken elevator again, which uses the fast version of Cyclone.
Yeah. Clap's Cyclone drop was really nice here. Woo! Yeah! And very clean right side again.
So clean. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have said anything. If he had turned around for that, it would have been good. This, yeah, okay,
yes.
We're good. Okay, so here we have to damage tank in order to lure the shade. Yep. And we're gonna wall jump on this left wall till the shade gets low enough.
Yep.
That we.
Oh.
No. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just have to
die again.
That was super close. That shade.
That was really close.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, luckily we have the damage tank anyway, and so if you kill your shade, it's so easy to set up another shade skip.
For sure.
Oh yeah, also did it fireball. The fireball also sucks. So much of the shade skip is actually so annoying.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the GGG skips, actually, I don't know if it was discussed during Stinky Percent, but there is a theoretical Isma's route for Stinky Percent that does these skips as well, where you don't get C-dash, and then you pick up Isma's instead.
Because you open the lever, I assume, because you have to fight Dung Defender?
Yep.
Yeah, I did remember Quado running a route for Stinky with GGG skips, which is so funny.
Yeah.
Do
You get 6
notches?
notches. Only if your splits
Okay,
don't
okay.
tell you to.
This looks clean. Yep, great.
Clean, yes.
Clean.
Very
Damage
nice.
this to lure the shade. Oh, there's another
Again?
fireball. Yeah, that's a lot of fireballs.
We get it.
Oh.
You can fireball.
Okay, so here I think Clap will lure the
We
shade.
want to lure
with
the
this
shade
left
to have it
blade.
reset. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
exactly.
Okay. But then we have to damage tank again.
Yep.
And then hopefully just one more damage tank on the shade.
Oh, damn, I was so close.
Okay, we have a heal. We have a heal.
Yeah, he has another try.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good, chat.
You gotta Clap. I don't know if you can hear us, but
You can
got
do it. So close. Oh.
No, that was intentional.
This is fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. This is not fine.
No.
This is fine. You're setting it up for next time. Yeah, that shade skip is a lot. It's okay. You got it. You got it.
Can we get
yeah,
some holidays in the chat?
I've definitely struggled a lot with that shade skip because it's like you want the shade just like in that perfect position, but shade AI is like so weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also it has to be perfect timing if you're on 1 health and you like can't get hit. A lot of times if you have the masks for it, you can like damage tank on the shade in the correct direction, aka to the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Pogo it and then it's good. But yeah, you only get 2 pogos. If you have 1 mask hit, it's really difficult to wrangle the shade there.
Definitely.
But yes, Hollow D's, we get to see the right side spike tunnel again, which we love. Oh yeah, also we do have that extra cast. Having that extra cast is nice because you can heal to try again, or you can fireball turn around, which Clap almost got. So makes it a little bit comfier. Oh, he's getting comfy with this first skip.
Okay.
Close, close. Yeah, missing that dash on that left wall sucks.
Yeah, so the way that the wall is drawn, I think is a bit deceiving. Like the actual hitbox is not very large. Like it's not as large as you might think it is based on like what the texture over the top of it looks like. Which is the case with a lot of hitboxes in this game. So,
yep, exactly. So, the other version of the skip that I know that doesn't use Cyclone, you basically will do that same trans dash and then like a very well and tightly timed turnaround fireball, and then you dash to the wall. It's like it's so tight. I don't. Cyclone version's so much better. And then of course you still have to do the shade skip. Yeah. We don't talk about curses here.
runners should be prepared for comms curses.
So true. All right, we spin down. How will it go this time? That's a little low.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, Clap does have really good consistency on this right side spike tunnel. Like, it is definitely more difficult than he's making it look, for sure.
How long is this category? It's almost done. Oh, I think, yes, okay.
Yes. Okay, nice. No hormps. No, don't get hormped. Okay, definitely get the holidays in chat. This is it, chat.
This is it. Girl will be boss.
Prepare to get girl boss.
Are we ready? And Alicia, you ready for
I'm
us?
ready.
Yay!
GG!
GG! Let's go!
That's time.
Oh wow, I spelled boss wrong. Yay! Okay, that was so good. So good showcase of those skips. Super difficult. But we got there. Let's see if Pop wants to interview.
Yeah. Go for it.
Hormstis. You got it. But yay. Aw, look at Emilicia kicking her feet.
Our favorite girl boss. Okay, I'll get
favorite.
Oh
GG. My gosh, GG. G.
Single G. GGG. Or 3 G's. I can count.
This was awful.
No, it was great. We got to
It
see
was good.
the cyclone part so many times. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, that was wonderful because Chris can approve. I did it better before stream. Practice worked well before stream.
That is A-okay.
Classic.
Showcase
Yeah.
some very hard skips.
It's the class.
Yeah,
That was
I
good
mean,
fun.
you were super consistent on that right side spike tunnel, which I
Mhm.
think is not as difficult as the acid skip, but still is pretty challenging. So
Yeah, and your other speedrun skips were clean. Epogo,
mm-hmm.
all the fireball
Mm-hmm.
skip.
Yeah, totally.
Super good.
Yeah.
We even called it gatekeep. Woo!
Yeah.
Wait, nice.
Very
GG.
important.
You love to see it.
GGG, alive and well in the year 2025.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight's
Well,
8-year anniversary.
the night is barely alive though.
Alive enough. Alive is
Yeah.
alive, you know?
It's just optimal health usage, right?
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to everyone in chat who says that skip is cursed, yes, yes it is.
Yay.
So true, Noodle. So true. I don't know what you're
True.
talking about.
Is this part of Spinach percent?
Oh, I don't know what spinach stands for, so
Yeah,
Also
neither
don't
do
I,
I,
it
and I
but
still
could
think,
be.
well,
Something notches is in there. We'll see. Stay tuned. Yeah, I guess Clap, did you have any other closing thoughts on the run?
well, at the beginning it was good,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then to the end, the shade was a bit rude with Fireball today. I would just
Yes.
say that's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
At Blue Lake Shade Skip, and then the first two just decided to be very rude, but otherwise,
Yeah.
fun run. Can recommend to run it to everyone else, even if
Yes.
the end is cursed a
Mhm.
tiny bit.
I agree. And I mean, you got to
20
show
seconds of the run, you will survive it.
true. That's true. And you did get to show off like that shade respawn point. I feel like that's a fun thing to know.
Mhm.
It is not where you would expect it, in my opinion.
Yeah, no,
Totally.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Because I remember when I first ran this, I did set up the shade after doing the first acid skip, not knowing that you could also just dunk in the first pool. So
Oh, yeah. Which is very convenient.
definitely, yeah. Okay.
Well, cool. I
Well,
think we will call it there. GG, great run.
yeah,
GGG,
thanks so
great
much,
run.
Clap. GGG.
Um
Thanks for having me.
next up is going to be Shriek Percent all glitches.
Mhm.
So definitely will look like a very different game, but it'll be super fun. Really
Yeah,
amazing
that'll be
running.
really exciting to see.